What is going on, guys? Let me talk about some real quick, little small, simple things about WWE 2K19. The game is just getting pretty small, badly here and there. I think the other two games wasn't as bad. Um, there's some weird things going on with this game that you can tell they just either don't give a damn and they focusing on the wrong things. And I'm just waiting. I'm trying to be patient, but I am waiting for a patch date, and they not even putting it out there. So they must, in their mind, and they bring their mind. They think everything is okay and everything's running smoothly. Um, I don't know where to start. So universe mode is a bit weird this year. Um, and I'm not talking about the whole Money in the Bank and the so-called extra matches that people glowed about when they announced it. The universe mode is a bit weird because they're showing the same cutscenes in a circle of all the same cutscenes you've seen from the other 2 years. That didn't change. I didn't see not one new cutscene that just completely blew my mind how cool it was. Promos suck worse than the other two games, way worse. Beside the fact that nothing that is coming, the promo is just weird, and you can tell some brain dead idiot just thought that nothing, was gonna go wrong, or they just didn't give a damn. I won a title with John Cena, right? Okay, I beat Roman Reigns for the title. Blah 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 blah. So you expecting the next, Monday night or whatever, they come out, do their little promo stick. Hey, I want a rematch, and that was a great match, and you'd have been a man, da da da. Cool, I like that. We needed some type of real talking like that, because that's what they were doing in real life. So I come out, I'm watching this play out, because, I want to see the computer do this thing. And I come out, John Cena, and I'm talking about how I lost the match and I won a rematch. And I'm like, scratching my head, like, what the fuck is going on here? And it's playing out like I'm the loser. He's the fucking winner. Meanwhile, I'm the champion. This is where you can see that the issues of, it's not really glitching. It's the fact that the developers didn't go back over the game to make sure everything was crisp, that everything made sense. Okay? They didn't go back on none of that stuff. So when they talking in promo, it's not making no sense. Everything is backwards. That needs to be patched up and it needs to be fixed. What pisses me off the most is that I'm not seeing no big YouTubers talking about this. And I know a lot of people say, well, that's because they don't like to be in universe mode. They like to spend their time on showcasing my player. But guess what? Ran through both of them. Easy peasy, is done. What other place you want to go to spend more of your time at? Universe mode. Okay? You dangling this whole, I don't like universe mode in certain people's videos, but you do a whole channel of videos of doing your custom made whatever in universe mode. So I'm really trying to understand how these people are so brain dead that they talk about how much universe sucks and da da da. But I'll go on their channel, and from last year and the other year before that, they got videos of fucking universe mode, of them making things and them creating a character and going through their journey and the WWE and all this other stuff. They have more fun with those modes than they do with playing my career or a damn showcase. Just be real here. So I find it a bit odd. Also, I really wish they just take this character stamina that I wish they could take that out. I don't like that it keeps charging up. It doesn't feel realistic to me. I want to feel like I am like dying to win this wrestling match. Like I am very close, and and when I win, it'll feel so much like overwhelming, because it'd be like if we had like a small media, like say we had 4 stamina points, right, and we use half of them, and slowly as you move in it, it decreases and increases. It don't come back up. So that if you do too much of that through the whole match, you're fucked. And they only give you like a small amount that you could do like one reversal of a big move, but the rest you're just getting your ass whooped because you're so tired, you're burnt out. And to have both of y'all being so burnt out will be fucking awesome. It would feel like you've been wrestling for a fucking 50-hour match like The Rock and Stone Cold used to do back in the days, and you sweating and you trying to pull through, he's trying to pull through, and every single move that you do, yeah, slowly, like just that would be a way better universe mode to me, and it'll be more realistic. Commentary, it's the same crap. It's just circling. It's circling. This is what I love about 2K. That's how funny and stupid they are. They say every year we listen to the fans, we're giving y'all what y'all want, but you don't want to give us GMO. So how are you giving us everything we want? We didn't ask for a showcase. We didn't ask for my player, and that's what y'all want to give to us, not what we asked for. And also, we keep asking for y'all to do something with the commentary, and you know what you do? You just making more stupid stuff for them to say that does not make sense to go along with the match. So I'm not understanding this whole 2K developers, and I'm saying that we listen to the fans, we know what they want, but you can't do a better commentary that plays off in the match and make it realistic enough where if I do a finisher move, they should be screaming, they should be going crazy. The crowd, oh man, the crowd is horrible. I mean, the crowd is just brain dead too. You know, I think that it should be like if it's big moves or like the ending of the match, the crowd should go crazy. It should look like they're going crazy. They should be chanting. In this game, they just kind of made the crowd super loud so everybody could make the feel of it, but it makes no sense because you hear this loud crowd going in the match. Meanwhile, there's nothing really going on. You probably just starting out just punching the guy, and he's in there screaming for no fucking reason. I'm not hating on the game because I love the games, but you know, only people who say I would hate on these games is probably brainless people who don't know nothing about what they are talking about, and the fact that they'll probably say, "Well, you don't know what you're talking about." These are issues, guys. I'm not, you know, if you don't think these are not issues, I don't know what to tell you. Somebody needs to tell 2K that they need to stop sending out these fucking games and not going back to look over all these details. That, you know, they look at it as small details, but they actually a lot bigger than they realize. I'm probably the only person who's going to be talking about these small bad promos that don't make no damn sense. The bad blood that, you know, all these guys that I follow who every year they go to the 2K WWE command center or whatever, and they interview these guys. They don't ever ask the developer why you don't have better blood. Why is the blood so retarded? Why we can't have less stamina to the point where it feels more realistic that you gotta literally save as much possible so that way you can have the upper hand. So think about it. I'm Rocky and I'm sitting there going through a wrestling match, right? This guy's taking all my hits, he reversing all my. What happens when he reverses all of his, you know, stamina, and I still got a full amount of mine, just a little bit wasted? Then I get the upper hand. If I was someone like a Braun Strowman, so you know what I'm saying? Like I am like the Rocky in this segment. You know, I think that would be a nice way to make a game really, really good. But like I said, you know, I would love to one day go to these, you know, 2K and be like, look, man, I think y'all just be sending out shit and not really making sure every single detail y'all looking over. Because it seems like they only focusing on the two. They didn't focus the other 2 years. They didn't focus on my career as much. You can tell there was nothing really put into it. And all they had to do was just go back in, create more things, and then put it in the game of 2K17 and 2K18, add more cutscenes. They could have done all that. But you know what they do? oh, we too lazy, so we'll do that next year. Next year comes, the same shit. Now they want to do it this year and put a whole bunch of cutscenes. But the problem I have with my career on this game is that you can't choose anything. And when you do choose something, you may say something, small amount of things, maybe a little different, but it doesn't have no effect at the ending. So it still puts you in that same, what's the point? You know? What's the point of having a journey of a wrestler if you can't have complete control in a different direction of changing his story? If I want to be a heel in a career, I should be able to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff and then have a different ending. If I want to be a baby face, I want to have a different baby face. If I want to be both and switch off and on, when I want to be bad, when I want to be good, I should have a different ending from that. You know what I mean? It should go by how you present yourself in your career, how you want to react to certain people. That would be a career mode. Just like universe mode, I'm still frustrated that you can't have full control over cutscenes where they should be able to ask, do you want to attack this person? Or do you want to pick them up and get them a hug or shake their hands and say good job? These are things that could be done, but none of the cutscenes, even though these cutscenes circle around over and over and over, I haven't seen nothing new in these cutscenes. And also, I think it would be cool. This is why I always go back to SmackDown 1998. A lot of people never played it because, you know, they not from that era. So that era, WWF, that game was the best. You know that was the best in the first ever universe mode game for a WWE game. A lot of people would say, "Oh, 2K was not the first to do a universe mode." I'm sorry, but a lot of YouTubers, big YouTubers, put the wrong information out there, making it seem like 2K was the first to ever do it, and it wasn't. Okay, so I just want to make sure people understand that HQ was the first one to do that, and it was 98. What I loved about that universe mode, it was so much things going on in that. It was Attitude Era. You never knew who was attacking who. People was planning. You see cutscenes of teams planning backstage of them attacking somebody. It could have been another team. It could have been just you. You doing cutscenes. You see you as The Rock doing a cutscene and somebody would jump you. You know, it was so much going on that I just wish that if 2K was smart enough to say, you know what, just look at these old games and how they did universe mode, and then we could develop it to be a lot more streamer, a lot more better, getting more choices doing cutscenes. But they don't do that, you know. So when they say, "Oh, we listen to you fans," you ain't listening to shit. You only take a bit of what you want us, You basically, when you do give us what we want, which is like when you finally do give us what we want, it's not that great anymore. You know, it's not that exciting anymore because we've been waiting for so many years that hype of wanting it for the next year and the next year and next year and it doesn't come is not even worth, getting excited when it finally does happen. And then 2K look at us like, we gave y'all what y'all want so y'all can shut the fuck up. And it's like, we ain't no fucking baby. You know what I mean? Like, you can't get an attitude because we keep saying we want GM mode, but you keep telling us we giving y'all what y'all want, but we're not going to give you that. So how is it that you listen to us again? And I'm not understanding. I just don't get it. You know, a lot of people making videos on YouTube about 2K19 and no one's saying negative things. They all like happy playing it and all. Fuck that shit. Okay? I'm an old school wrestler from In Your House all the way up to SmackDown, all the way up to fucking 2K. So if they want to think I'm hating, I'm not hating. I'm just a passionate motherfucker when it comes to WWE games. And when certain people get the license, they fuck it all up.